Hello everyone, welcome to Savior Sank. In this session, we are going to learn some famous historical books and their authors with shortcut tricks that will help you to remember in better way. If you go through this session, you have no need to revision, and in the end of this session we will going to solve some multiple choice question by which you can judge yourself. So please watch this video till end and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So the first authors, in the left side you can see that the authors list, and in the right side you can see the list of books. So first is Bishak Datta. Bishak Datta wrote Mudra Rakshasa. So here the shortcut trick is राक्षस का रूप विशाल होता है. राक्षस का रूप विशाल होता है. So राक्षस means Mudra Rakshak. Vishal means Bishak Datta. So you have to remember that राक्षस का रूप विशाल होता है. So Bishak Datta Mudra Rakshas. Next is Asha Ghosh wrote Buddha Charita. Here the shortcut trick is बुद्धा लॉकडाउन घोषणा किया है. बुद्धा लॉकडाउन. बुद्धा मीन्स बुद्ध चरित. घोषणा किया है अश्वाघोष. अश्वाघोष घोषणा किया है अश्वाघोष. Okay. So next, Kalahan wrote Raj Tarangini. So here the trick is call Raj for help. Raj means Raj Tarangini and call means Kalahan. Call Raj for help. The next is Valmiki wrote Ramayana. We all know that Valmiki wrote Ramayana, and Ramayana was the first epic poem in India. The next is Vedvyas wrote Mahabharata. We all know that Vedvyas wrote Mahabharata, and also he wrote Gita and Purans. And the full name of Vedvyas is Krishna Daipanaya Vedvyas, and the Guru Purnima is dedicated to him. Okay, so here the five authors. First one is Bishak Datta wrote Mudra Rakshas. राक्षस का रूप विशाल होता है. नेक्स्ट इज अश्वा घोष रोड बुद्ध चरित्र. बुद्ध लॉकडाउन घोषणा किया है. अभी लॉकडाउन चल रहा है. बुद्ध लॉकडाउन घोषणा किया है. सो बुद्धा इज बुद्ध चरित्र एंड घोषणा मीन्स अश्वा घोष. नेक्स्ट इज कॉलरन रोड रस तरंगिनी. कॉल राज फॉर हेल्प. कॉलरन कॉल राज रस तरंगिनी. Then Valmiki wrote Ramayana and Vedavyas wrote Mahabharata, Gita and Purans. So in the next slide there are also five authors. One is Varbi wrote Kiritarjunya. We all know that Kriya means verb So Bharbi wrote Kiritarjunya. Kriya means verb, Bharbi, verb. So you have to remember this. Kriya means verb. Next is Baramihir wrote Brihat Samhita. So Bara means Brihat. We all know that Bara, Brihat, Baragari, Brihat Gari, Barabari. So Barahami wrote Brihat Samhita. So next is Patanjali wrote Yoga Sutra, Yoga philosophy, and the most important is Mahabhashya. So here the shortcut trick is Baba Ramdev. महाभारत कांड किया है योगा से. You all know that Baba Ramdev महाभारत कांड किया है योगा से. So Baba Ramdev महाभारत कांड, महाभारत means Mahabhashya, and yoga se means Yoga Sutra and Yoga philosophy. Who wrote Yoga Sutra? Patanjali wrote Yoga Sutra. And the next is Panini. Panini wrote the Ashtadhyayi, which is the first Sanskrit grammar. So here the shortcut trick is Ashtadhyayi. Ashtadhyayi means 8. Ashta means 8, and we know that octopus has 8 legs, and the pa means feet, legs. Pa means feet or legs. So Ashtadhyayi, Ashta means 8, pa means feet. So 8 legs. Who has 8 legs? Octopus. So Ashtadhyayi, Panini wrote Ashtadhyayi. You have to remember these kinds of tricks with these tricks. And the next is Dandin, who wrote Das Kumar. Das means 10, Dandi. Das means 10, Dandi. In Chhat Puja, we have to do 10 dandis. You have to remember in Chhat Puja, you have to do 10 dandis. Here in the Chhat Puja, we have to do 10 dandis. In the Chhat Puja, we have to do 10 dandis. So, Dandin wrote Das Kumar. So, here the new 5, Bharbi wrote Kiritarjunya, Bharami wrote Brihat Samhita, Patanjali wrote Yoga Sutra Mahabhashya, and Panini wrote the Ashtadhyayi, Dandin wrote Dasa Kumar. So in the next slide, there are some multiple choice questions, and you have to solve this. So number 1 is Patanjali is well known for. Patanjali, so the shortcut trick is Baba Ramdev ने महाभारत कांड किया है योगा से. So here the Patanjali is known for Yoga Sutra. Okay. Next, number 2 is the expounder of yoga philosophy was Patanjali. Here the answer will be Patanjali. And the next is Ashtadhyayi was written by. Octopus has 8 legs, Pa means legs, and Ashta means 8. So here the answer will be Panini. And the next, Buddha Charita was written by. बुद्ध ने घोषणा किया है. घोष बुद्ध ने घोषणा किया है. Okay, so easily you can recognize the true answer if you read with shortcut trick. Okay, so in the next slide we'll gonna see more 5 authors and their books. They are Kalidas. Kalidas wrote, all of you know that Kalidas wrote Meghdut, Raghubamsa, Abhigyan Sakuntala, Vikramavarshi, Malavika and Agnimitra. You have to remember these kinds of books are written by Kalidas. There is actually no shortcut tricks to remember this, so you have to remember with revision Meghdut, Raghubamsa, Abhigyana Shakuntala, Vikramaditya, Malavika and Agnimitra. These kinds of books are written by Kalidas, and Kalidas is called the Shakespeare of India. The next is Harshavardhana. Harshavardhana wrote Nagananda, Ratnavali and Priyadishika. These 3 kinds of books are very important, and these 3 books came in all the exams. Naganand, Ratnavali and Priyadashika are written by Harshavardhana. So here the shortcut trick is Harshavardhana ka Priyaratna, Naganand and Banabhatta. Banabhatta was the poet laureate in the kingdom of Harshavardhana. So Harshavardhana ka Priyaratna Naganand. So Priya means Priyadarshika and Ratna means Ratnavali. Naganand means Naganand. So Harshavardhana ka Priyaratna Naganand. Okay. And the Banabhatta. Banabhatta was the court poet of Harshavardhana who wrote Harsacharita and Kadambari. Har Kadam pe ban hai. Nowadays we can see that Har Kadam pe ban hai because of Corona. So you have to remember that Banabhatta wrote Harsacharita, Har Kadam, Kadambari pe ban hai Banabhatta. So by these short tricks you can remember easily and you can recognize in the questions of MCQ. And the next is Jaydev wrote Geet Govinda. So Jaydev wrote Geet Govinda. So here the shortcut is Govind ने गीत गाया तो जय जयकार हुआ. Govind ने गीत गाया तो जय जयकार हुआ. So Jaydev wrote Geet Govinda. Govind ने गीत गाया तो जय जयकार हुआ. And the last one is Tulsidas. Tulsidas wrote Ramcharit Manas. So here the trick is Ram Tulsi is good for health. So Tulsidas wrote Ramcharit Manas, and you have to remember that Ram Tulsi is good for health. So these 5 authors wrote different kinds of books. First of all, Kalidas wrote Meghdut, Raghubamsa, Abhigyan Sakuntalam, Vikramadi Bangshi, Malvika and Agnimitra. And next Harshavardhana wrote Nagananda, Ratnavali, Priyadarshika, Harshavardhana ka Priyaratna, Nagananda and Banabhatta. Banabhatta Har Kadam pe ban hai. Har means Harsacharita and Kadam means Kadambari. And then Jayadeva, Govind ने गीत गाया तो जयकार हुआ. So Geet Govinda is written by Jayadev. And the next is Tulsidas. Tulsidas wrote Ramcharitmanas. Ram Tulsi is good for health. So now we have to solve some multiple choice question. So here the first option is Geet Govinda was written by Jayadev. गोविंद ने गीत गाया तो जय जयकार हुआ। The next is हर्षचरित, हर कदम पे बयाने बनभट्ट। The next is what is the name of Valmiki's book? All of you know that Ramayana is Valmiki's book. And the next is Mudra Rakshasa was written by Raksak, Vishal Raksak. So number B. Okay. The next slide is Kumar Sambhav was written by. Kumar Sambhav is written by Kalidas. And the next is number 10. Consider the following literary works. First one is Kumar Sambhav. Kumar Sambhav is written by Kalidas. Mudra Rakshasa is written by Visakdatta. Raghuvamsam is written by Kalidas, and Ritusambara also written by Kalidas. So the question is, which of the following are the works of Kalidas? So here the Mudra Rakshasa is written by Visakdatta. So here the answer will be 1, 3 and 4 is written by Kalidas. So here the options are 1, 3 and 4, number C. The answer will be number C. Okay. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel to get these kinds of video. Keep learning, keep watching and keep sharing.